I'm going to show you how to do one of the Olympic lifts. It's called the Snatch, and it's the most technical type of lift there is. So Shelly, will you demonstrate what that looks like? Good. So let's just start with her feet position. You'll notice that her feet are going to start at hip width apart. So if I draw a line from her hip straight down, that's where her feet are going to be. And her hand position on the bar is going to be a wide. She's going to have a wide grip, very similar to the grip that you're going to have in an overhead squat. In the starting position, Shelly, go ahead and get into the starting position. The weight starts on the ground. And if you'll take a look from the side over here, her hips are either in line with her knees or slightly above it. And everybody's a little bit different there, just depending on their height and the length of their legs, but that's a good relative position to start. So the first thing Shelly is going to do is pull it off the ground. And you'll notice when she does that, her knees are going back. Shelly, go ahead and pull it up. Good. Now bring it back to the ground. So again, pay attention to her knees. As her body comes up, her knees are going back until it gets an inch above your knee. And then at this point is when she is going to explode up. So good. Shelly, go ahead and set it down again. And so that's the first part of the snatch. You're going to pull it up slowly until you get above your knee. When you get above your knee, then you jump it up and you can get explosive. And the more comfortable you get with your form, the faster you can pull it off the ground. But always, you're not going to explode until you get an inch above your knee. So you're not jumping this thing straight off the ground. You're pulling it up. It can be fast. And then when you get above your knee, that's when you're going full force overhead. Shelly, so go ahead and bring it into a high hang position. So let's say she's already pulled it up to there. The next thing she's going to do is bring her elbows high and outside. So just do a high and outside drill for us. Good. So notice she's not keeping her elbows down. It's almost like I'm standing behind her with my hands here, and she's bringing her elbows back to hit my hands. So Shelly, do that down and up one more time, or elbows high and outside. Good. And after she does that, that's when she's going to pull herself under the bar and catch it. Go ahead and demonstrate a snatch. Good. And so at this point, you can do what we call either a full snatch, which is what Shelly did and she catches it in the squat, or you can do a power snatch, which you don't have to squat all the way down. So Shelly, go ahead and show us what a power snatch looks like. Good, and so you may recall from the clean, same thing, we have a power clean and we have a full clean. Now whenever you catch it, whether you catch it in a full squat or a power, you're going to shift your feet. And let me show you what I mean. So just go ahead and stay standing up. So her feet are at hip width. And Shelly, go ahead and step back a little bit. Now when I say go, Shelly's going to shuffle her feet from hip width to squat width. And she's going to slightly squat down. So ready, go. Good. So do that one more time. So notice how she shuffles her feet from hip width to squat width. Ready, go. Good. And so that's what you're doing in the catch. When you pull it up and you drop under it, you're shuffling your feet. So Shelly, go ahead and do a full snatch one more time. Shelly, I'm going to get you to do one more snatch, and this time I want you to hold it in the bottom. Now notice when she catches it here, she's looking forward, and also she's pressing that bar up high. You cannot tell, but she's not relaxed right here. She's pressing that bar as high as she can. So go ahead and squat it up. Good, and then it's just an overhead squat from there once you catch it. You can bring it down. And it's important to keep that head looking forward when you catch it, because a lot of times what happens, people will look down at the ground and then the bar falls down forward. So pick a spot on the wall and look at it. And that's how to do the snatch. And look, people work for years to perfect the snatch, so don't get frustrated. This is a very, very technical movement. This is what they do in the Olympics. That's why it's called one of the Olympic lifts. So just be patient. It's all about your form and just making steady progress.